everyone, it's Renee reporting from the Funnel Lab. Over the last 2 weeks or so, I have been in Doug's Challenge That Converts workshop. And this week I am working on getting my challenge prepared and my community activated and engaged. One thing that happened, which was really strange, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with me on this, is that when you're learning something new, taking a new course or training, even doing a challenge or something like that, what I found was happening up until today is I spent 3 or 4 days in the planning mode. We finished the challenge and I've spent all of Thanksgiving just in planning. Woke up this morning planning for my challenge in 2 weeks. And what I found is that the learning loops are something that you gotta learn how to get out of. Because once you've learned the process, for me, I'm really detailed, so I wanna learn the process deep, but the only way to transformation is through implementation. I noticed this morning that I had planned the same 30 days of what I was gonna do 3 different times. And that was taking up a lot of implementation time. I do it all day while I work. I always have Napoleon Hill in the background. There was something that he kept talking about, imperfect action. He was saying that the people who succeed take action before they know the full plan. Because the imperfect action is what gives you clarity. And listening to that in the background all day today, it made me realize I need to get started implementing. But for me, being so detailed and ADD, I need to have something that's tangible that I can work with every single day and know what I'm going to do for today, because I'm sure as many entrepreneurs know, the overwhelm of all the things can actually stop you too. And in order for me to move forward, I need to at least have clarity on the next step. What I figured out is that I needed to, first of all, break it down. So I started with my 90-day game plan. I broke it down into 30-day game plan. Then I broke it down into weekly, and I thought that would be enough for me to get started. But what I also have found over the last year or so, that even a weekly game plan, even if I got the main task I need to do by the end of the week, that they're still overwhelmed, because what do you do first? What is priority? What weighs over the next thing? What is the most important? Sometimes you can't get those steps all done in the same week. What is the most important? And not knowing how to manage my time, or not having a lot of experience in managing my time when it comes to daily activities, is something that I really needed to focus on. So what I did, simple solution, I wrote out from my weekly game plan what to do daily and included the amount of hours I work. I usually work about 10 hours a day straight. I take Thursdays and Sundays off because those are the days my husband's off work and I have to devote my attention to him. I'm not allowed to do business on those days. So I told ChatGPT those parameters, and I told it to break down a daily based on my weekly, and keep in mind my challenge is in 2 weeks. So the daily activities had to include everything I needed to do over these next 2 weeks to be prepared and ready for my challenge, including building my group out, engaging my group members, getting new group members, all the things. I would like to know from you guys, how many of you guys struggle with getting caught up in learning loops and how to manage your time to get projects done? If you want to leave some tips in the comments, that'd be great. But that's my update for this week. Doug's challenge was awesome. You guys got to get in it. It'll change your game. It'll change everything. My challenge is going to be December 15th. I'll give you more details. I'm also getting people in my community. This is awesome. Man, I'm excited about what's going to happen into 2026. I have my version 1 of my challenge done before the new year, and I can work on version 2 in January. And man, I'm on a roll. Peace out.